I will tell you that reading from the effects of running Nigeria, if you look at the economy, what the masses are feeling, I will tell you that everybody will know that basically it's as if we went a little backward compared to what we have before. Look at the prices in the market, basic commodities, fuel, the currency exchange and all those things. The bag of rice, which is the commonest meal a Nigerian can have. From there you can assess for yourself, and you know that actually we cannot say that this government has taken us forward where it concerns what the masses are feeling compared to what they had before. You can say that in cases of awareness, yes, Nigerians are more aware now. Nigerians are better informed now. Politically, you can see what is happening and the nature of support every candidate is having. It might not be that easy to deceive Nigerians like before. And so on that, I say yes. Whether we like it or not, we must grow on that. We can't continue, acting in ignorance, especially when it comes to electing politicians who will represent us. And secondly, comparatively to the successes of government as it stands today, states can compare themselves now. If you say, look at the progress of Lagos State, in as much as the location that it is the former capital of Nigeria, so it was that it's growth through that. But you see that a lot of comparisons are ongoing now. A lot of people want to perform, do certain things. I will tell you, if you go to Ebonyi State, Ebonyi has moved better than it was before. And so it's an additional to what we can say progress. But in the generality of it, what we count as progress is what the masses are feeling. What me and you are feeling. And today, are you feeling better than you were 5 years ago? In terms of the exchange of money you have in your hand, what you can do with it. So all those things you can't do one without the other. So when you are measuring progress, it has to be on the wide scale of what progress is. It entails the basic things that comes to the bottom of the people who are feeling it. And it's me and you that are feeling it. Let me tell you something. As somebody who has been in a forum where a lot of issues of insecurity has been discussed, at least I'm a member of the House Committee on Army in the Federal House of Representatives. When you talk about insecurity, there's no shortcut to solving the issue of insecurity. Why am I saying that? It anchors on a lot of things. You can dampen it, which was what I would say what the past government in Anambra State did. They dampened it. How did they dampen it? They brought out a lot of measures where you allow people to collect different levies anyhow they want, and then that sort of dampened the quest, for jobs. You see people, they will come and catch you with as I'm talking to you now, people are saying there's no job. I was talking to a commissioner some few days ago. Say, look, there is job everywhere. Go to the smallest site, building construction site in Oka here. You will see a Togolese who is either doing POP or doing screeding or plastering. Where are our youths? That man will do it under 1 month and go with ₦1 million. Our young man will be sleeping, waiting in the night to see somebody's phone to collect. You understand? The governor will not enter every house and trash that. And let me tell you, until we bring insecurity issue down to our villages, wards, and start pointing at every individual who is not doing the right thing, that is when we call insecurity. Apart from that, it is not only the government. But notwithstanding, there are basic policies that the government will put in place. For instance, if I am the governor, I will have a listening ear to advise. Nobody knows it all. I was surprised that a presidential candidate said that a madman advised him on something and he did it right. No matter how foolish the people around you are, there is sense in that nonsense they are talking about. So have a listening ear. That will help. So that's where I will stop. I don't want to be confrontational on such questions because one is that for anybody to speak from that side of the window, it shows that he doesn't know what the role of a lawmaker is. If you come to my office as a lawmaker, what I have is aides. I don't have any security attaché. If you go to the local government office of the chairman of the local government, he has DSS attached because he is the chief security of the local government. A lawmaker has nothing to do. The only thing which I'm supposed to do, which I have done, is that on 2 occasions, I've raised on the floor of the House of Reps the incessant killing in Oka, which you must have seen the motion. That is my limit. Bring it to the national level. Create that awareness that something like this is happening. I even went to the extent of asking for an investigation, holding the Commissioner of Police responsible, which is what the House resolved. That is my limit. As a lawmaker, I cannot come to Oka and carry police and start going from one street to the other to arrest people. The law will hold me responsible as a lawbreaker. So I have to act within the limits of my office. In fact, I will say that basically within the seats of the so-called President General, village chairman, and the rest of them, it behoves on them to organize and then call us if they need any advice on the steps to follow. Because we cannot summon them. That is their office. I don't have the power to summon. The best I can do is conduct a town hall meeting, which on 1 or 2 occasions I have done with through Octave. So that is the point. So I don't want to delve into that because they speak out of ignorance. Thank you. 2023 general elections, it will be a different ballgame from all the elections we might have had in Nigeria. Why am I saying this? Remember, in your first question, you said, what do I feel about the changes coming into Nigeria? I told you that people's perspective to politics is changing. Let me tell you, most of the voting patterns you will see today will not be ethnic. It might not be religious based because the elites want a change in this country. So the voting pattern will change. I might not be able to predict to you who will actually take it because I've not seen this election as a one-off thing. It might not be a one-off thing. That is the prediction from every other place. But the feelers are also indicating. But a lot of surprises will come on. Let us not write anybody off and say, look, no. In fact, I will tell you that within the classes of representatives, there are sitting members today who have moved from one party to the other. They are still sitting members. They are still contesting under that different party. I'll tell you a number of them. A lot of people think that Labour Party doesn't have legislators. In fact, to the best of my knowledge, I know presently we have over 60 who are contesting under Labour Party. Sitting members, and you can't just write them off. In a house where you have 360 and where you have how many political parties, and just at an instance you see 60 contesting from a party that seemed to be new on board. It's not a small milestone. But I will tell you also that the other parties are not folding their hands. Of course, there's a ruling party which will want to win. There's the main opposition, though it depends on who we are calling the main opposition now, because with the strides of Labour, you can see that Labour is almost the opposition itself now. So it depends. But I will tell you that one thing is sure: the voting pattern of Nigerians will change drastically. I might not be able to tell you here and now who might win the presidency of Nigeria because politics is dynamic, but you can see that all of them are upping their games. So there are chances for surprises. Thank you. I will tell you that the basic results of this election will not come from the determination of polls. It depends on how many people that are. If you are saying that you have 100,000 persons where you have 200 million people deciding from a poll, it depends on who are on that chart seeing the poll. I will not also throw it away because the men who are on that poll are the same men who will carry the news to the grassroots. So whichever way it goes. But from what I've seen as a politician who has run some elections, it's very important. So let us not rely on polls. Whoever that wants to campaign should go down to the grassroots and create an impact. Yeah, polls are new to us. As I'm telling you, we are not like Americans who are even voting by mail-in. Do you understand? That there is people that will move to the polling unit and cast their votes. My fear is the issue of grievance, or whatever method that will be used. I've seen it being used, even where people credit it to success, especially in Anambra elections. I witnessed in a polling unit where you hardly had 50% of those who are supposed to voted. They couldn't vote. And it's run by timing. By the time the time gets there, they say, no, they have closed from. And I pray that will not be used to shortchange people from voting, deny them their franchise.